Hello and welcome to today's community conversation. Today we are going to be talking about intermittent fasting, as we usually do, and how intermittent fasting just might be the pause that we all need in menopause. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Diane Parham. I'm the creator of the online course and community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman. And here we talk about all things for aging women as we're going through these hormonal changes that come with menopause. If you're one of my returning members, welcome. I always love having you guys here. This is our time to have just a little community conversation around some of the questions that we have in regards to what's happening as we're going through these stages of aging and how intermittent fasting can really be that tool that can benefit us. So I always like to remind everyone as well that we do have an intermittent fasting for today's aging woman course that runs every month. We start the first Saturday of every new month. Our next course is September 4th. If you haven't yet been in a class, I highly recommend you jump in with us. I really do give you all the information, cut out all the nonsense, and give you a really clean approach to how intermittent fasting can be the thing that can help you go through this aging process very smoothly. So let's get started. Do me a favor, let me know if you're joining us live in the comment section. And if you're joining this as a rebroadcast, I always love hearing from you as well. This is our time to really connect. So how is it that intermittent fasting can be the pause that we need in menopause? And so I want us to think about during this conversation today, all of the time and energy and resources we have spent trying to control our body, right? And the hormonal changes and the chemical changes and all the body chemistry that we have going on and all these seasons that we have gone through in our life. And how intermittent fasting now in this season can really give us that opportunity to just kind of chill out and lean back and enjoy the process, right? So when we think about our adolescent years and we think about going through puberty and all of the things that our body went through during that season of life, then we become, young adult women, and all of the things that we did in trying to manipulate our body, whether that was through fitness or that was through, nutritional things or dieting or some of the gimmicks that we fell for with dieting. And then we enter into the season of, trying to maybe get a career started or go to college. And so we're manipulating our hormones in that regard because maybe we're not ready to have kids. And then for some of us, even I know myself, the seasons that I went through was, having a baby, then nursing, then recovering from that. And then I had a miscarriage and recovering from that. And then desperately trying to get pregnant again at 40 and then recovering from that. And then now I'm in this amazing season of life where I can just chill out, right? My body is really trying to settle in to a season of just being even killed. And if I can adapt a lifestyle, which is what intermittent fasting has done for a lot of us, where I don't really have to manipulate anything anymore, and I can take a really big part of my day and just let my body be at peace with what it needs to do to balance itself out. And I don't have to spend a bunch of mind energy and emotion and physical energy and a bunch of resources to try to manipulate what this season is. And I can, for once in my life, just take a pause and move out of the way and let my body do what it's been designed to do. And that is really what intermittent fasting is in a nutshell. We take a part of our day, and here in this community, and what I coach women on is that 24-hour period, so a day where we take a large part of that day, 20 hours, and we do nothing to interrupt or manipulate our body chemistry and our hormones. Then we take a period of time in our day, that 4-hour window, and we think about the choices that we're making in our feasting window so that we can look and feel our best and live our most authentic life and support what we want to do in our future, right? And everything is just this series of making those future choices and then taking the pause that intermittent fasting allows us to do, because we don't have those cyclical kind of swings throughout our month anymore. We can just kind of chill and relax in this new season. And what often happens if we don't think about menopause as a time that we can really and legitimately and literally take that pause, is that we're still chasing, right? We're still chasing that perfection. We're still chasing that manipulation of our body. We're still chasing all these things that maybe we're not supposed to be chasing, and we can just take the pause and see what our body can do on its own accord. It's fascinating the healing that goes on with so many women here in this community when that pause becomes where we're the most comfortable and we're feeling the most empowered, and we're not over complicating things, and we're not creating all these pressures on ourselves to try to keep up with something that maybe we're not supposed to be keeping up with, because our body is in that season of pause. So I want you to think about that as you're heading into your weekend, or maybe heading into the end of this year, and some of the things that are exhausting you or making you feel like you're a little bit beat down, or some things that you feel like you're having to manipulate, but it doesn't feel natural. And what if you just gave yourself the opportunity to pause and take a couple of months where you did nothing and just let your body settle into the season that it is in? Remember, when we're in this hormonal season of change, where things start to just slowly slow down on their own accord, and then we jump in and start to manipulate it, that is going against the natural rhythm of our body, and we can get those feelings of chasing something down that we're not supposed to be chasing down. So think about that this weekend as you are going through your life, as you're going through decision-making processes, as you're going through your day. And what if this season of life of menopause is a gift that we're supposed to literally pause in and just give our body the grace and time that it needs to just settle down and readjust to this new season, and we're not chasing the next quick fix or the next manipulative type of regimen to control our body when it just needs to be on its own. So that's what I love most about intermittent fasting, is that 20-hour pause in my day where I just get to let my body do what it is supposed to do. And then the decisions that I make are for the future self that I'm creating for myself, my loved ones, and the life that I want to live. So think about that this weekend. Think about what it would mean to you to be able to take a pause, not chase anything down, just let your body rest, not look for the next quick fix gimmick. Just ease into this season and see what this season can bring for you. So I hope this helps you if you're feeling frantic about all of the changes that are going on in your system, or you're feeling frantic about all the information that you're hearing. And one day you hear you're supposed to do this, and the next day you hear you're supposed to do this. And then, all of the advice that's thrown at you, and you don't know what to do. And you're almost in like a decision like frantic type of season. What I want you to think about is, what if you didn't have to make any decisions? What if you could just pause and let your body adjust on its own? That is really what we're teaching here in this community for aging women, and using the tool of intermittent fasting to make that happen. So something for you to think about this weekend: just do nothing and embrace the magic that happens when your body gets to be at rest. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure that you are on our email list. That is the best way to stay in the loop with everything that we have going on here in our community. And I give you the personal invitation to jump into our next intermittent fasting course via email. Remember, that starts on September 4th. We are doing some amazing things for women inside of that course. I give you very straightforward information. I give you all the facts and let you just experience what the magic of intermittent fasting can do for you as an aging woman in today's world. What a one. Good morning. So glad to have you here with us. Always feel free to leave me comments in the comment section, you guys. And just remember that I'm always an email or a direct message away. If anything comes up that you need an answer to, I'm always here to help you guys. I'll see you guys back here on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend, and make sure that you are making decisions that will, in fact, allow you to look and feel your best and live your most authentic life. I'll see you guys later.